We are back at it at another On God podcast video.
Number 2
of the week.
Daily uploads.
Second best podcast in the nation behind, of course, Jake Paul.
Logan Paul. That's fine. Obviously. And maybe George Jenko. New podcast. But as you can see, we have guests today. Y'all can introduce yourselves, I think.
I am Henry Grabchuk, future Mr. Football.
Brady Leonard, pitcher at Bloomington North.
Scouts, hit him up.
So basically,
I'm committed.
So wait, scout team player of the week for the girls basketball team?
Really?
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
We could get into that too.
Yeah.
That could be
I would love to.
Okay, we will for sure. But yeah, so we're gonna sit down and chat, have a good time.
So hopefully, requests to be on the podcast have been going up, even since just one day ago, since we dropped the Fuji-based discussion.
That'll be a tough one to top.
So you can talk to us in person. You can comment. You can text us if you want to be added to the list. So
Yeah, Henry and I are modern day like MJ and Pippen.
Bruh.
So
Cut that.
we had to.
we'll cut that out.
Okay, anyway,
We're not really sure what that is.
Henry and I had to do a duo episode together because we think we'd be pretty good together.
We have a lot of complimentary stories that I think
It's
will.
my best buddy.
Okay.
Cut that out too.
We really don't appreciate, how's the kids say, dick riding on this podcast. So, but that's enough out of y'all.
That was definitely
Sorry.
top tier dick riding, I believe.
Yeah, so as you guys can see, we have a little different attire today. Something a little more than our usual, or less. I guess it's less. We're wearing pajamas. Somebody made the theme at the student section. Don't know who runs that still. And Abby Lucas, if you're watching this, we still don't know who.
We really don't.
We don't.
We've been
Yeah.
researching.
Sorry, Abby.
Right. Sorry.
Let us know if you find out.
But
We got y'all. Don't worry about it.
that's just so you guys don't have to comment about that. Waste your time. We'll answer it before you ask.
She was on the student section post.
No,
Yeah, I
we're
did
gonna ask
see
about
that.
our PJs.
Yeah.
So we got a couple topics to get into, but I think we're gonna start with hot takes as a norm. That's how we.
Again.
Yeah, that's where we start.
I like that. I
We
like
start with
that.
At least get them from Brady and Henry because they weren't here last time. So
Consistency.
All right. Well,
We'll
I
start-
think Brady's got a lot
Yeah, I
to
should
say. So
I actually have three hot takes.
start with your best. Let's go.
No,
So-
start with the worst.
Yeah.
My worst.
No.
Yeah.
Come on, fire.
My
bro.
worst. All right. Well,
Yeah, you
it's
choose.
my best for me and something I'm very passionate about. And since the Hoosiers did play today, very tough loss to the Kansas Jayhawks. I'm gonna start out with I don't think Trey Galloway is that good at basketball.
Oh my God, bro.
I don't think he is.
It's
I
all
think
better
his.
than you, Brady.
I didn't say he wasn't better than me. He was playing Division I basketball. But I don't.
Power five.
For a senior, I think he is just
Blue blood.
very overrated. And ladies, I get many of you think he's attractive, but his just basketball IQ is so low. I mean,
Yeah, you saying you have better basketball IQ than him, Brady?
okay, Drew.
Drew, you didn't say that.
I did not say that. We're down 2. What?
Who's we,
Less
bro?
than
You're not on the team.
Sorry, the Hoosiers, Indiana Hoosiers.
There you go.
Down 2. The minute left to go. Trey Galloway, he does his little tween. Just chucks up a 3. Just chucks it up.
That's a good shot.
We didn't
Now,
need the
Brady.
3 there.
Was
We
he
did not
open?
need the
Was he
3
open?
there.
Okay, who would
No,
you rather
it
have
was-
playing instead of him?
Feed the hot hand.
in my opinion,
Feed the hot
it
hand.
wasn't that hot.
Just
he
who
wasn't
would you
that
rather
hot, really.
Yes,
would
he
you
had
rather have
28.
playing?
He had 28 points on 12 of 17 shooting. But he shot incredibly from the field.
Let me get up for this one.
Get your hands off. Sit down. All right, but Trey
Money's
Galloway,
red, money's
Trey
red.
Galloway
He's
had
2 for 4 from 3.
before today. Trey Galloway hadn't hit a 3 since last month, and you could stat check that.
We're
You
not
can't.
gonna stat check.
Yeah,
I believe.
But
you.
Trey,
We'll pop that up on the edits for y'all. We're getting better at those.
Yeah.
Trey his basketball IQ is just so low for a senior playing Power 5 basketball for one of the most historic programs in the nation, right?
Okay,
Yes,
okay, let's just get a viewer discretion. So, the reason that this is being brought up is because Brady here, there was this girl, and he thought that she wanted him. She was, she's a sophomore in college now at IU, and so he thought that he had this girl.
I did.
Stop.
I did.
He thought that he had this girl in the bag, right?
I swear to God, I did.
Obviously,
Boy, he could not have been more wrong.
Yeah. So she goes to IU. Trey Galloway is more successful in every realm of his life than you are, Brady. So, and he happens to be the most, apparently, objectively, I guess I could say, but according to the females, he's a really attractive person. So this girl gets with Trey Galloway, it just ruined everything for Brady. So this is obviously not a...
This is villain art.
It's obviously not an objective opinion. It's just...
What I'll give Trey Galloway credit for today, he played very well. 28 points. As Henry said,
he kept us in the game.
On his shooting, he kept us in the game, but down the stretch, he just made a couple mistakes, and by the last couple games, he hasn't been playing well. He hasn't. You can't tell me he has.
Okay, he hasn't played great, but guess what? Every time he's on the floor, he's going to give you 100, and that's just not what everybody else does.
So we talked...
And he's skilled enough to be a Power 5 starter.
So we talked plenty of ball here. These guys clearly disagree. It's a hot take for a reason. That's why it's called a hot take. So wait, about more on the Brady girl situation. Actually, he once knew a girl in Center Grove. Very fine young lady.
Do not keep this in.
This is 2 times.
Do not keep this in.
It's actually 2. We're keeping this in.
Do not keep this in.
It's actually 2 times.
Please do not keep this in.
Actually 2.
Brady.
This is the second time it's happened.
One of my friends.
Hey, we won't get into it.
Please don't keep this in.
I don't even know the name, bro. I can't even name drop.
Please don't keep this in.
We don't name drop.
Bryce Harper's girlfriend.
Please don't keep that in.
Yes! My friend from Summer Ball.
Okay, but we're in hot takes. So we're going to get to another.
Please do not keep
My
that
hot
in.
take is that Brady wouldn't have been better for her. I like exactly where she's at. I like where she is now. That's my hot take.
You like
Not
that
even hot. That's cold as hell.
Please don't keep that in.
Promise you won't. It will be in. Henry, your
We're
hot
gonna
take.
cut that.
I have a good hot take.
Okay.
I was not close to bagging, dude.
I think,
What
personally, this is a big topic switch.
Go ahead.
Okay.
But I think that certain foods, like pizza and fried chicken, are better cold.
Holy shit.
You think
Shots
fried
fired.
chicken's better?
Fried chicken.
I think fried chicken is
So
great
here's an
cold.
avenue we can head down here. So depends on the pizza, really. I think. So you don't mean room temperature? You mean cold?
I mean out of the refrigerator.
Ooh.
So here's the. It sort of depends on the mood for me, but I think pizza is typically better when it's warm. Fried chicken definitely better warm, but
No fucking doubt.
Yeah, I don't like fried
Say
chicken.
you got a rotisserie chicken and you mash that all up and you just got chicken slices. Grab that out the fridge and give me that. Oh,
Ew.
amazing! I
Give
would
him that
much rather
meat.
eat
Give
it
him the
cold.
meat.
I would
See,
rather
I
eat it cold.
think that the chicken skin, the fried chicken skin.
No, but you took
That
the
one hit,
skin
dude.
off.
I know, but I'm saying the fried chicken
Nobody else
skin. The fried chicken skin is great cold.
Here,
I
let me
think.
let me give you my 2 cents. So what I'm feeling is like, so say it's 2 p.m. on a Sunday in September. It's
Right.
kind of raining outside. Whatever.
Mhm. As it is.
You just want to have a lunch,
Right.
and you just grab a pizza out the fridge, you eat it cold. That's fine.
Yeah.
But if it's let's say it's I don't know.
An evening.
A group outing or something?
a March evening, and you're trying to sit down to have dinner.
Right.
You're not about to eat a cold pizza.
I
What are you,
agree.
a child?
Yeah. So is it?
I think it's great as a snack.
Yeah, it's like,
And as a
like,
lunch
I
option.
had cold Papa
But-
John's because I was too lazy to
So
warm it up.
your take here was you like.
Yeah, it's
Is
really
it,
funny.
can I go? Is it you like the cold
I'll say it
pizza?
in my
Yes.
hot take.
Or
I'll say
is
in
it
my
the
hot
cold
take.
pizza is better than the hot?
I just like it.
All right.
Okay, that's not a bad take.
I like it.
That's
I
not a
like
bad
it.
take.
No, I like it too. I wouldn't say it's better, but I like
Well,
it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
well-
I think it's better in certain scenarios.
Okay, yeah.
Go
All
ahead.
right, on to the next one. Or do you want to call them?
I was just gonna say, Brady, you said you had a list.
Yeah.
What's next?
What's
up?
next?
Oh,
So your list for
my next list
today.
also has to do with IU basketball.
Oh.
Do you have another one that's not to do with IU basketball?
Do you have a good one?
Hot take, Brady is
Did you
really
bring anything
bad
good
at
to the table
being
here?
on this podcast.
I don't know. This is a hot take that like many people have disagreed with me on. I don't know how much you guys will.
Okay.
I don't think Zach Bryan is a great artist.
Wow.
Okay, this is where we can
That's a
we can
real
discuss
big hot
this. So
I don't think he's great.
everyone here and there loves Zach Bryan, right?
Right. We all love him.
I listen to Zach. Like I don't dislike. Maybe you dislike Zach Bryan.
No, I just don't. Here's what I'm saying. I think he has a couple good songs.
So you think he's overrated?
I do think
You think
he's
he's
overrated.
a decent artist, but you think
I think he's
he gets
overrated.
too much hype?
He gets
Yeah,
way
I
too
mean,
much
he's
hype.
not my
He's
favorite
not.
country
He's not my
singer.
favorite country singer.
Right.
He is like you see like people like our good friend Tate Bless.
Tate loves Zach Bryan.
Tate Bless
Hey,
loves
hey.
Zach Bryan.
I will say,
Jack Leonard.
clap it up for Tate Bless.
Most viewed potty guest.
Yeah.
Amen.
He actually got a call from Bama during the podcast.
Yeah.
Go check that one out. It's for a long snapper. He's all conference. Honorable mention long snapper.
Yeah, he is.
So yes.
But our good friend Tate, he really likes Zach Bryan. He's like, and when I tell Tate, I don't think Zach Bryan's that good, as what he is called out to be. He always is like, you're remotely wrong. I don't agree with that. My brother Jack Leonard is also the same way.
No, I mean, obviously you have to be somewhat good to have the grip that he has on our entire country.
Right, the youth.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I listened to some of his albums. I wasn't like, oh my God, this guy's insanely good. I think he's a good singer, he has good songs, but he's not my favorite.
I can agree with that.
And I love Zach Brown Band more.
Yeah,
Zach Brown
I
Band's
like
better.
Zach Brown Band more.
Zach Brown Band is better. I don't listen to Zach Bryan anyway, so.
Zach Brown Band is, I really
Tate,
like
leave
Zach
your hate comments down below. We know you got them.
Yep.
It'll give
Bryan.
us
He
exposure.
probably won't be watching, but
Yeah, he didn't watch last
Tate,
episode.
when you're watching this, and all you other Zach Bryan lovers, Jack Leonard.
ETC.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, might as well throw
That's
one.
pretty good. That's
Yeah. Might as well throw one more hot take in to get this segment over with. Henry, you're the guest, so we're gonna throw it on.
One of my other hot takes is that another topic switch. I think that the most recent trilogy of Star Wars films is not that bad.
Whoa!
Damn.
I
I
think
don't comment,
they're
I don't watch
I
them.
think they're all right.
Whoa!
I kind of I would go as far as to say I enjoyed them.
No.
I would go as far as saying Disney ruined it.
Yep, they were horrible.
So let me talk on this as a middle sitting person.
Yeah.
You know, I've watched a lot of the shows lately. You know, the Boba Fett, the Mandalorian. all
Both
that.
very good.
Those are great.
Yeah.
The movies are not that good, but you have to look at it this way: the original movies, they're good,
Phenomenal.
but the actors in them are subpar. I have a hot take there. The actors are terrible.
I have a
Like
follow-up
who-
question. Do
which
you guys like
performance-
You
It's
just look
specifically-
up terrible line delivery from some of the original movies, and it's terrible.
Look at this dude.
It's iconic at this point, but they're terrible. Yeah, raising your fucking hand on the podcast.
Please stop.
Oh, sorry. Do you guys like the prequels better or the originals?
The originals.
I haven't watched.
No,
them
I
recently,
love
though.
the prequels.
Oh, I don't
like
like
them
I
recently,
love
though.
the prequels. The
The-
prequels are amazing.
That
Are
one-
amazing.
Okay, episode 2 is not good.
Yeah, no.
Episode 1 is okay.
Attack of the Clones
Episode 3
is
is
a good
amazing.
movie. Attack of the Clones is a
Can
great
we get a
movie.
quick
Yes.
round of applause for Case's banners here? He has 4 over here. We can move the camera, but
Yeah.
we're going to.
No, they're great.
Yeah, no.
Revenge
so
of the Sith
dedicated to this
Revenge
one,
of the
he
Sith
leaves it
is the
leaning.
greatest movie.
We watched.
In my opinion.
Okay,
What is?
Revenge
little
of
bit
the
of
Sith
lore
movie.
for you.
No,
On
Star
this
Wars
exact
movie. Star Wars
couch
movie.
on a day, we had played Mount Vernon in the morning. We had a doubleheader.
That was
We
a
had game
great
in between.
baseball game.
There's a game in
I
between that they're
really-
playing. 2 games in
That was
between
a
actually.
great
'Cause we
baseball
won and
game.
made the championship. So we
Shout-
come home.
can we get
We don't need to clap
All right,
every
listen,
5 seconds.
listen.
Sorry.
So we're sitting on this
taking
exact
long.
couch. We watch Revenge of the Sith before we go and play Carmel, and it's a great game, great team. You know,
Jack Leonard pitched well. Not great, but
I bitch bad. I bitch badly.
Hey, okay, this is clearly a negative subject, guys.
okay.
so no.
As you
talk.
know, you don't go into business with your friends because nothing's perfect. But you know, you have these little quarrels and you make it work.
All right,
Sure,
let's
nerd.
let's just get on to the next thing.
All right, next thing.
Ranking Tri-North baddies.
Yo, what's cracking? We are back. We had to cut that last. We had to cut for legal reasons. We just can't deal with that controversy yet on this podcast, so we had to cut it there. So this is a topic for really me, Drew, and Henry about a 3-man. The infamous lost 3-man
Wrong way, yeah, you know.
that should have happened, but things didn't work out.
Yeah. It was a 2. At one point, it was a 2-man.
It was a 2-man, but we moved into 3 because
Yeah.
it's more lit with more people.
Right.
Yeah, I actually
Got
have
my
one
name in
thing
the
to
mix.
say about this story, and it's
What you gotta say?
Henry telling me about said's 2-man was actually in my basement as we were watching football,
Here's another
and
invite counter. Actually, never mind. Invite him.
and Henry was like, "Yo, Brady, I might be going on a 3-man with said girls."
Zoe, Molly, Lake.
Yeah, Zoe, Molly, and Lake, and he goes, and I was like, Well, Henry was talking to her, and
Henry's
Okay.
going by himself, of course.
Yeah.
With all three of them.
Right.
and the dude, and he was like, "You will never guess who I'm doing it with. You'll never guess."
Please
this."
clip that.
And check the title of this video for a connection to that. For a connection to that, check the damn title.
Henry said,
Brady did what?
Henry goes, "You'll never." He goes, "You'll never guess who I'm doing this with." I'm like, "All right, can I like get a hint?" He goes, "Well," and I'm like, "When I know them, when I know them well." And Henry's like, "Yeah, I'd say you know them well." And and then Henry's like, "But I'm like just now starting to get close with him."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "So you have a class with him?" He was like, "Yeah." He goes, "You will never guess, never." And I was like, so I started throwing out names. Don't remember exactly who my first names were.
Right.
And he's like, "All right, I'll give you another hint."
Yeah.
They're in my Lindsay class. Shout out, Mr. Lindsay.
Shout out.
Might be on the podcast.
Future.
This
Um,
deserves a
and
guest
I'll-
session incoming.
Yeah, it does.
And I was like, Henry, I don't know who that is. And he just goes, "It's Case Davis and Drew Ogden."
That's a good trio.
"Oh, this is a squad.
Yeah.
This is a squad."
I mean, you guys just know from the three names this would go down in history.
Right.
It
And
could have.
sadly, from an
It could've.
outer
I
perspective.
mean, we could still do it.
I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know.
I'm gonna be real with y'all.
Anything can happen.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm the only
Coming
one.
right back, baby.
I'm the only one that is still in talkings with the person I was gonna go
Yeah,
with.
the one I was gonna go with is dating another dude.
oh, shout out Laz. No claps though. Just
Yeah, no.
Yeah, this
no
shit,
class.
that's just
But-
Really funny picture taken between Laz and
Yeah,
Henry.
second best goalie in Bloomington,
Can we
behind
please
yours
post that?
truly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put that.
Oh,
in.
you mean Dylan Stegmore?
yeah, Dylan's a dog.
I mean, me.
Dylan was good.
Yeah, I guess.
And then what happened with you, Drew?
Yeah, Drew.
Me and Zoe dated, and then we broke up.
And that's life. So
Yeah.
we're gonna quickly move on to the basketball game today.
Ooh.
I don't know. It
We
was
can.
rough.
No, we can.
They were a good team, dude.
Yeah, Franklin
Yeah.
Central.
Community.
Community.
Yeah, sorry.
It's all good, bro.
Franklin Community. They were a really good team. Beat Center Grove.
Did they really?
Yeah. Beat Center Grove.
Came out in his zone. Haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1-3-1.
2-3 at
2-3.
first, and then I think they went man, and then they went 1-3-1.
You know,
They have a
that
really
was
good guard.
Really good guard
Really
going
good
to
guard.
Western Kentucky.
No, Eastern.
Yeah,
Eastern
Eastern
Kentucky.
He was good.
Micah Davis.
He did throw down. But
Yeah, so did
I
Luke
will
Lindemann.
say-
So did Luke
so did
Lindemann.
Luke
Yeah,
Luke
Luke
Lindemann with a
Lindemann
very
went down.
nice dunk.
Yeah.
Who threw that lob?
Connor O'Gwen, I
Connor
think.
O'Gwen.
Was it? I thought it was JR.
No, it was Connor.
Oh, okay.
JR had a really good game
JR
tonight.
did
yeah,
have a really
he
good
did.
game.
I think that was his best game so far.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
I feel like he stepped up to the challenge of, he had to guard that dude. He got
Yeah.
banged up a little bit.
I'll say I thought Evan Chang did a really good
Evan
job
Chang
guarding
did
him.
play really well.
So.
Yeah, I mean, we're a young team.
Very young.
I mean, that's
The future's looking bright
Yeah.
for the Cougars.
For sure. I think once we get Jalen back, we'll look a lot better.
that's a
too.
big loss, you know.
Big boss.
Yeah.
North South game should be a very fun game.
Currently out. I will say Jalen currently out due to cancer.
Bruh.
What?
What?
News to me.
Well, that's just what they're
Illness.
saying.
Illness.
It's just what they're saying.
And he still has a beautiful head of hair on him.
Dude,
I
I
don't know what
know.
kind of therapy this dude is doing.
They're saying.
Good
I don't
day.
know.
Cole, do you mind moving your knee?
I've heard.
This dude's slowly
I'm
grinding
gonna
me
be
along.
I'm honest. I've heard multiple reasons why Dylan's out, but we won't go into them.
Yeah.
He needs to stop kissing folk.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
We'll leave it at that.
Kissing little girlies.
Oh my god,
Okay, we're gonna clip that too. Look at the title.
Brady did what?
What did Brady do? You'll get that in the next one.
I got my virginity taken unwillingly on Christmas Day.
Yo, what's back? Or shit, what is popping? We are back from another cut.
Yep.
Shit got crazy.
Yeah.
Brady's mom called, said he needed to be home. He's clearly still here.
Sorry, Mrs. Leonard.
He's a delinquent. So, but
Gorgeous.
so basically, Drew's got a
That's my
really.
mom.
Aphrodite-like quality.
So,
It's my mom!
basically, you know, we were talking about our outfits
Mhm.
and how we have, different outfits on today.
Christmas.
And this obviously brought up the point of my shirt.
Yeah.
It says "Go Big Red." If you can't read it, so Funny story about this shirt. Bailey Covert. I don't really know her.
She was in Case and I's.
Shout her out. Shout her out.
Shout out Bailey Covert. No,
Her and Ellie Livingston made a fire edit
Yeah,
of
they
us
did.
playing
Yep,
basketball.
he's
Should we
found.
round of
cool.
applause for that?
No,
not
that. It wasn't that fire.
We can't do it too much. So anyway, basically what she did is she said, "Who's this fine ass dude wearing a Go Big red shirt in my German class?" And it's gonna be on the screen. Now, I know my sexual appeal is very high, but I don't think it constitutes that. So I don't know.
A private story post.
I don't know. So,
Who had the immediate screenshot of that post?
I think Connor Gwynn.
Of course.
Ooh,
Classic.
Connor Gwynn, 3-point legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should well recently.
Yeah, he was.
But just that story time.
Yeah. So we're gonna move quickly into the girls' boys scout team.
Ooh.
Brady Leonard is actually part of this daily goer, I believe. Actually.
I've been once.
Yeah. What can you guys say? Do you think this is helping the
Oh,
team?
So,
Or do you what do you think's going on?
all right. So the scout team started with Coach Mack coming up to me in the hallway. If you don't know, my dad also works at Bloomington North, where we attend school every single day. And
let's get into it.
so Miss Mack asked me, "Hey, I know you like basketball. You don't play anymore. Would you like to be on the scout team? Would you like to perform a scout team for the girls team?" I was like, "Yeah, this should be really fun." So I get a couple guys: Dash, Drew Zerbach, Jack
All
Leonard,
future guests, literally.
Tape Less. Noah was an original member, but we got him on. Graham Friend was an original member. Cam Morgan. And, we scrimmage the girls, go through other teams' plays. I have a great time, I'll say. Shout out Coach Kylie Jarrett.
Shouldn't drop any of y'all off.
There's a really good picture of me and her, and then there's a really good picture of her playing basketball for the Ball State Cardinals.
Okay.
That we could fill in.
Yeah, I didn't know.
for sure.
Yeah. I have a great time. I do think it's helping the girls. A lot of their parents actually came up and was like, "Thank you for doing this. We think you're doing a lot for our girls, making them a lot better at basketball."
Yeah, you're working them, aren't you?
I have a great time.
Relates to the title.
I have a great time actually. And yeah. Now Chris Barnett's also on the scout team. Probably the best point guard that doesn't play basketball.
Except for Noah Nelson.
Noah, Stefan. There's two right there that
Cole Grubenhaus.
Chris Barnett's good.
he's not better than Noah and stuff. Oh wait, did I say you?
You forgot me.
I would say Noah's our two guard.
No, dude. Okay, this is not. Stefan's
Stefan's good too.
better than Chris.
Probably actually. Yeah.
I think it's not even. I think it's definitely.
Can Chris dunk?
Can Chris start right now for our basketball team?
If he's stuck with it.
Okay.
I do like the confidence.
It's our starting shortstop, baby.
True.
That is true.
It is
How,
true.
how that relates to basketball?
It
I don't
doesn't
know.
at all. It's just
Also, disclaimer: the whole thing about the Go Big Red shirt was not actually about me. About somebody else that I'm not going to talk about.
Cut that.
Sure.
It was about him.
sure.
Sure. You don't need to be humble.
What did he say?
He said it wasn't. He said the shirt wasn't about him. Sure, but-
All right.
We all know that's not true.
Next topic.
Hey, yeah, we are back. Unfortunately, Henry's Boothang called him, asked him where he was. We cleared it up, so we are good. So we're gonna talk about favorite IU basketball player, present or before present. It doesn't matter. So I think we're gonna start with
There's a word for that,
kill yourself. So we're gonna start with Brady for sure.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give two answers here.
Nope. No, you're
You
not.
can just give one.
Yep.
Yeah. Just,
All right. So all time, I'll probably say it's Will Sheehy. Just a gritty white guy. He had what was a hell of a dunk against Iowa
Yeah.
back in the day. Had caught a body, sneaky athleticism, gritty.
Relates to the title.
Yeah.
Caught a
Real,
body.
really gritty. just love the game. You know.
Are you racist?
I was literally thinking that, man.
No, I would not say I am. You know. Yeah, no.
Just at least a little bit of underlying.
Right.
But
he's your favorite?
yeah, he's one of them.
Nice.
Okay, your turn's over. I'm tired of it.
Cole.
My favorite here. I was persuaded a little bit. I had a few that I was leaning towards, but I would have to go with James Blackman Jr. I mean, anytime the ball's in that dude's hands, it's a threat of going in the hoop. I mean, he's putting that shit up.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10.
Amen.
All we know is he will shoot the ball.
He had a really bad game against Purdue.
So if I'm betting and I'm on that so Case Davis really
Who's
is.
that game?
Oh, yeah, we lost that game.
Stop
He
letting
played
Brady,
horrible.
stop letting Brady talk. Come on. Case Davis, he's really a big fan of sports betting. If I were to bet, I would
As
bet
his dad just found out.
that. So he wasn't surprised whatsoever.
Yeah, no,
He knew you weren't winning though.
Yeah, he said he's probably 0 for 2.
Tough ant.
Of course.
Yeah, and so
Of course.
what I'm saying is, I would bet on that guy shooting the ball 90% of the times he has it.
Yep.
That's what I would be. So moving on.
It's a good bet.
Oh, you want to go last?
Yeah, go
Yours is
last.
that crazy?
Yeah, it's like crazy.
All right. I have kind of a underrated player as my favorite. He only played for a year for IU, and he played 2 years ago. My favorite is the one and only Michael Durr. 7-footer, transferred in. I don't know where from.
I believe
But
it was South Florida.
yeah, I think so. But I
Can't confirm or deny. But he played a pivotal role in our win against Purdue that year whenever Rob Finney hit the big shot.
Big shot, Rob.
And Trace fouled pretty early, got too quick, and didn't play. I think he played 2 minutes in the first half. Michael Durr had to step in and guard the 7'4", now reigning National Player of the Year, Zach Edey.
Who was created in a
And
lab.
He strapped him up. So I love Michael Durr.
That's racist.
What is he?
Yeah, and
racist.
No.
Yeah,
And a lab in Wuhan, China.
Like,
Okay.
what?
He's from Canada. He's
You
from
were probably-
Canada.
oh my God.
I'm not racist. That's why I picked him.
Stop it up for that.
Yeah.
That's on record. He proving he's not racist by picking Michael Durr.
Yeah.
So,
Just so happens to be black.
yes. Okay, you're racist again. Pointing it out for no reason. It was obvious.
Um,
Next one.
it's gonna be me, and I think
It's himself.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Larry Bird for the 2 weeks that he was here for. Obviously, I don't even know if he even practiced with the team, or I know he didn't play a game, but
Quitter.
yeah.
That's a great Brady.
He's so much better than you have.
Yeah, you go.
All right,
I
mine
know he's a
is.
Hall of Famer.
You guys, I mean, I bet you guys have never heard this person in your entire lives, but he dated my cousin, so I knew him on a personal level. His name is Austin Etherington. He was like a walk-on at IU back in the Tom Green days.
Can we look this guy up?
You can. He he's
Played at Butler?
he played at Butler. He transferred to Butler after he played at IU.
Can I see a picture of him?
He dated my cousin, and so I got to know. I got to know him on a personal level, and so. Story time. One time he just like took us to McDonald's, and Victor Oladipo and Christian Watford pulled up. It was crazy. I'm not even joking either.
That's
actually.
awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's cool.
And then we went to I think it's Tyler Zeller's apartment. I don't know why he had an apartment in Bloomington, but Cody didn't own the apartment. He was just there watching Looney Tunes. I remember. Ross was there with me. He can attest to the story.
Yeah, I've heard this story.
So yeah.
There's a great
Do you know about
picture.
that?
It's Cody Zeller.
There's a great picture of Ross Ogden. Can I see him? Can I see this?
This
Can I
is
see
so
this?
funny.
Zeller.
Can I see this?
Why did he post just a picture of bro?
There's a great picture.
This is one of the
That's
top
awesome.
results from Austin.
That's
Etherington.
awesome.
Okay.
There's a great
We'll pull one
picture
of these up too.
of Ross Ogden after Michigan actually
Yeah.
hit a buzzer beater.
That's so funny to
There's
be
a-
on his Twitter.
There's a great picture of Ross Ogden after Michigan hit the buzzer beater against us in the Big Ten tournament.
We gotta put that.
That was a travel, by the way.
Yeah.
I do agree. But
Michael Jordan didn't push off.
no, it's the
Go.
thumbnail
Yeah.
For a really
for
like
a very
lot of
popular
views.
video.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah, it's like
watching it
1.6
one night,
million
and I
views.
actually texted him in a grab check. I said, "Look this up."
Yeah. No,
This
it was
is
on
Ross
a
Ogden,
it was on a Big
507.
Ten. It was on a Big Ten like
Commercial.
commercial.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
Was you wearing that shirt?
I also
Shout out Bailey Covert.
I also have little IU basketball player story.
Cool.
Yogi Ferrell's little brother actually went to North in 2014.
He did.
When my dad was the coach, and Boo Boo, as we called him, was a really, really good guy. He was really cool, really nice. No, because it was Yogi's little brother, and I called him Boo Boo because like Yogi Bear and Boo Boo.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Really great movie.
Yeah.
I was
Show us
6
racist
years
undertones.
Stop
Flirting
it.
you're flirting with jail time here, Brady. Just so you know.
You don't have to
but
cut though.
I actually got to meet Yogi Ferrell numerous of times. And he was a really, really nice guy. Really nice guy.
I believe it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I actually used to be neighbors with Tom Crean. So I mean,
Riley Crean, North
Tom,
yeah.
Tom
Riley
Crane's son played for North, and in
Yeah.
the North sectional game against South, they chanted "Tom Crane sucks."
Yeah,
Put up that
and
video.
every single time, it's a story from my dad. Every single time Riley would touch the ball, some guy in the stands would hold up a picture of Tom Crean kissing Riley Crean on the lips.
yeah,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
That's a.
And speaking of
That's
Riley
true.
Crean, my friend Drew here owns plenty of memorabilia.
I have a lot of his clothes.
It's awesome.
That's great.
Sounds weird.
Speaking of IU sports, I will say, I think it's ridiculous how hosed Taven Jackson was for the Heisman. I just think it's ridiculous. I mean, I was rooting for him.
Taven or
Taven Jackson,
really?
Yeah.
Indiana Hoosier.
Indiana Hoosier.
Yeah, he is.
Started a couple games.
Everyone knows the Heisman's rigged though.
Yeah,
Everyone knows.
They were never gonna give it to a guy like Taven
Yeah.
because
Yeah, a black guy like
Yeah.
David.
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, fucking
Manti Te'o was
David
also
too.
robbed of the Heisman.
I
In
know.
my opinion, Manti Te'o was robbed of the Heisman. There's a
Shout out his girlfriend.
yeah.
There's a
Yeah,
video.
she's a dude.
There's a video of me.
Cut. That relates to the title.
Yo guys, sorry for that cut. We are actually unfortunately gonna have to end this podcast. Brady's mom is currently here at the studio and is forcing him to leave. So it's sad to see him go because this was going great. But yeah.
Love you, mom.
So
You
next
said no.
next time we're on the potty, there's probably gonna be another guest.
Yeah.
We don't know who yet. We try to line these up for like when people are available.
You certainly won't see Brady here ever again.
Are we serious?
We're not sure.
That's
Yeah.
for sure.
That's for
Yeah.
That's for Tom.
We can't guarantee anything. It's the future, Brady.
Yep.
Yeah.
But we're pretty darn sure.
So thank
You remind me so much of Brian Griffin. I will say. Just want to put that out there.
Is that a hot take?
No, it's,
No, it's not.
freezing cold.
So thank y'all for watching. We will see you guys in the next one.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You're welcome.